Sangu is a lonely and broke screenwriter. He doesn't have a job, his parents have passed away, and he has no close friends. But his biggest problem? He hasn't been able to sleep properly for over 6 months. Every time he closes his eyes, a terrifying demon appears in his dreams and turns them into brutal nightmares. One night, Sangu dreams he's on a subway. The demon shows up, grabs his hair, makes a hole in the floor, and pushes his head into it, killing him. He wakes up instantly, terrified. Hoping to distract himself, he tries to write something. Just then, his landlord knocks, bringing food. But Sangu has no rent money, so he runs out the window. As he walks the streets, he remembers all the experts he's seen. Doctors, scientists, priests. No one can help. He stops by a food stall and orders a simple crepe without eggs, the cheapest option. The vendor kindly adds a free egg. While waiting, Sangu watches a girl across the street, working at a cafe. Someone he's admired since seeing her sing with her band years ago. Before he can eat, his manager San appears. Sangu tries to run but is too weak. San catches him, takes him to a restaurant, eats in front of him, and yells at him for not delivering his script. Sangu tries to explain his insomnia, but San doesn't care. He gives him 10 days to finish. Back at home, Sangu finds his apartment locked. He's been evicted. He goes to a cafe to write, but hunger makes him fall asleep again. The demon returns and violently attacks him in the dream. When Sangu wakes up, his laptop is gone, stolen. Feeling hopeless, he texts San, saying he'll end his life. He climbs a nearby rooftop to jump, but the crepe vendor appears again, offering free food and some advice. If you know you're dreaming, you can wake up. That night, Sangu sells his phone for food. At the store, he sees the girl from the cafe. But this time, something feels wrong. She turns out to be the demon in disguise and throws him through a window. As he falls, he remembers the vendor's words and says, "I'm dreaming." He wakes up midair, and in his hand is the demon's sword, brought back into the real world. Realizing he can bring objects from dreams, he sells the sword for $20,000. He buys a laptop, eats well, and checks into a luxury hotel. Each night, he goes to sleep to face the demon again, and each time he brings back something valuable. An axe, antiques, even a red car. He becomes rich overnight. Eventually, he goes back to the cafe and buys it from the girl, Ruer, asking her to manage it. As they grow closer, he starts dreaming more vividly and learns to control the dreams, fighting the demon, flying, even moving things with his mind. He gives gifts to those who helped him, including the crepe vendor. Wanting to be honest with Ruer, he finally writes a real movie script. San reads it and is blown away. They sell the script, fund their own film with Sangu's dream wealth, and launch his career as a screenwriter. At a big party, Ruer joins him, amazed by his success. In a strange dream later, Sangu finds a meditating monk. When he removes the monk's belt, things begin to change. He wakes up with mysterious burn marks. Soon after, thugs kidnap him and try to steal his secret. San and Ruer are dragged into the mess. During the escape, San is killed protecting them. Sangu falls unconscious and wakes in a dream world filled with memories and visions. As he breaks through a giant glass wall, he turns into the demon, now fully in control of his power. He kills the thugs in the real world and begins to erase everything he had brought back from the dreams. Then he wakes up again, this time outside the same convenience store from before. Ruer finds him, brings him home, and offers him food and a job. She also admits she always knew he was watching her and read one of his stories in a magazine. Her kindness moves him deeply. Later, she gifts him a new laptop. Sanggu meets San to return the money, but ends up receiving even more. San sold an old script of his. For the first time, Sanggu pays for their meal. Months pass. The cafe is doing well. Sanggu visits the crepe vendor one last time, who gives his money back and shows a scar, revealing he also once had the same dream powers. He chose a simple life, and now Sanggu understands why. Behind Sanggu, the dream ruins reappear, and a new demon has been silently watching ever since that night outside the store.